We're in front of Robb Elementary, where you can see this area is taped off. Now, the people here in this tight-knit community are shattered, heartbroken, and angry. Angry that an 18-year-old Uvalde high school student reportedly walked through the back door at Robb Elementary and opened fire on a classroom of students. We're here at the memorial at Uvalde Plaza Park, where there's a lot of grief but growing frustration as community members cope with another difficult day of new developments. Volunteers from all over Texas gathered here to cook up some barbecue and raise some money for families here in Uvalde. It's yet another example of Texans helping Texans following the heartbreak at Robb Elementary. The sun is shining over the McLeod family roof, providing energy, but also a break on their bill because they say these solar panels save them around $100 a month. Y'all, you won't believe this. People actually started getting here at 2 a.m. Yes, and it doesn't feel too bad out there. You mentioned the heat, got a slight breeze, so we love that here in Johnston County. But as you can see, we've got a lot of tables already set up, and I want to point out the DeWalt tools, okay? Father's Day is coming up, and my dad, if he's watching this, he's going to be saying, Sarah, get me the DeWalt tools. I want to show you all what was in my trunk.
All of your goodies for a snow day like this.
Yes, Caitlin is joining me. Caitlin is also, you know, you've been in Maine and Illinois. Yes. I'm from Minnesota, so we both know what it's like to deal with snow.
Right.
And if you need some ideas, we're here for you. I want to give you a walkthrough. If you are seeing ice out there, if you can find it, ice melt is a really good go-to.
Of course.
I keep it in my trunk. You never know when you need it.
Especially in months like this, in January, you need to just have a little bit in your trunk.
Exactly. And if you can't find this, you know, good old kitty litter. No, I do not have a cat. But this stuff, this is just a cheap bag that I found at the store. This works really well to give you some traction if you are on slick roads and you're needing just a little bit of something and you don't have sand or ice melt to get you going. Alyssa Gonzalez and her fellow seniors walked through the halls here at Robb Elementary one day before the shooting. She says she even high-fived some of the victims. It's a memory she won't forget. One day before Robb Elementary changed forever, Uvalde High School seniors walked through the halls one last time.
Seeing all their little smiles and everything and their signs, a few of my friends got little drawings and everything from them, and I know that's something that they're definitely going to cherish.
Today, Alyssa Gonzalez would have been a high school graduate, but that doesn't matter to her anymore.
I just keep thinking about how I would take the place of all the children if I could. And I know that wouldn't be fair to my parents, but they didn't deserve it. And I would take the place of all of them, all of the teachers, all of the kids, because just to give them a sliver of what I've lived through and gotten to experience, I would do it in a heartbeat.
That night, she went to the home of 10-year-old Xavier Lopez, one of the 19 children killed in Tuesday's massacre.
I could feel the pain and just seeing her cry for him. It was like really hard being there.
Alyssa's father was flying in from California to celebrate his daughter's graduation.
I really don't express my feelings a lot, but can't help it.
As a parent, he says it'll be hard to ever send his kids back to school.
Yeah, there was a lot of children that passed away. That's a lot of people that are going to suffer through this, who are affected by this. I'm not from here, and it really frightens me.
And they agree something needs to change.
I just don't want it to happen again. I don't want my family to have to worry about that happening again. Especially in this town where it was supposed to be a safe haven and a little retirement area for my grandparents and everything.
Alyssa and all the Uvalde seniors, their graduation was supposed to be yesterday. It's now been postponed. She says if they do ever have it, she plans to write the names of all the victims on her cap. Reporting at Robb Elementary, Sarah Rudlang, Spectrum News. April is National Donate Life Month, a month that brings Dolores Benton Evans both joy and sorrow. because she lives today but lost her son in the process.
This is time right here.
With a green thumb and gratitude,
I wish you could really smell it. Are you familiar with time?
Dolores Benton Evans doesn't take time for granted.
Come on over here to Grandma.
The little things,
Come on.
Oreo included, now mean so much more.
I'm on bonus time. Because of Ryan, I've lived an extra 13 years, working on 14.
For years, she suffered from kidney disease,
I put her up.
on dialysis and on the waiting list.
Oh, don't let me hit you.
But the gift of life came with grief. In 2008, her son, Ryan Evans, tragically died from a gunshot wound.
We were dealing with the fact that here's my son, 32 years old, an entrepreneur. I understand he had proposed just the night before, and now we're talking about him being, he's dying.
Ryan wasn't approved to donate a kidney to his mom while he was alive because of a genetic issue. Doctors say there was no risk after he died.
So we couldn't have Ryan, the Ryan that we knew, then we were at least amenable to listening to what she had to say.
The next day, Dolores received her son's kidney. Ryan's life saved at least 4 others, including Jim Hatchell, who has Ryan's heart.
Without Ryan, I wouldn't be able to see my granddaughter. Yeah, wouldn't do that. And then I have I have a grandson that'll be in July. So I wouldn't be able to see him either.
Just to be able to know that Ryan still lives. He's beaten in Jim's chest, and I can feel him right here. So we each carry a part of my son.
An organ donor can save up to 8 lives and enhance 75 more, giving the precious gift of time.
Jim and I both are on bonus time. This is extra because of Ryan.
Yep. Bonus time.
Bonus time.
The birthday cards are rolling in for identical twins, Kathleen and Aline.
Some on birthday cards, some on Christmas cards. I got too many cards. I got a handful of cards.
The soon-to-be centenarians have collected a lot of friends over the years.
I don't know what to think about all these cards. We only got cards like this last year.
And they've seen a lot of change.
My dad said it took them 2 days to go from Raleigh to Durham on a wagon.
There weren't no cars back then.
Well, nothing but dirt roads.
They were born in Raleigh on New Year's Eve, 1921.
I always said we came up on the rough side of the mountain. Work hard and do all those kind of things.
From sunrise to sundown, they farmed, right by what's now Millbrook High School.
We never left Raleigh. We traveled around, but we had never just left Raleigh.
And hardly left each other's side.
We talked about 3 or 4 times a day.
They each got married. Aline had 1 child, Kathleen 5. Not to mention, they still have 3 other sisters, all in their 90s.
The years have gone by so fast.
And today, the Hayes family has nearly 300 members, with 5 sets of twins and even a set of triplets who just turned 5. Aline and Kathleen, the matriarchs. The age-old question, how does it feel to be turning 100?
To tell you the truth, I can't tell no difference.
Yeah, I can't either.
The only difference I can tell, I can't do what I used to do. But I try to do some of it,
We
but can't do it.
can't move as fast and all that now.
It's still hot, you know.
They say hard work and healthy eating got them to this day.
I didn't ever think I would see this day, but we're almost there.
Ringing in another new year and a new century, too. If you'd like to join us in wishing these sisters a very happy birthday, you can come on out to Wake Chapel Church. This is 3805 Tar Heel Club Road in Raleigh. Their birthday parade will be coming by at 12 p.m. In Raleigh, Sarah Rudlang, Spectrum News 1.